Hello Wildcats, today we will go through our expectations for our new lockdown drill procedures. A few things have changed and we will do things differently than we have in the past, so please pay attention. During a designated time, you will hear an announcement that will guide us through a possible threat so we can practice the appropriate response. We now have 3 responses: avoid, deny, defend, to filter through during a lockdown drill. We will explain each response based on your proximity to the center of activity or where the threat is located as best you can tell. While there is no perfect method for determining your response, you should base your actions on the information that you have available at that time. We will first review avoid. Avoiding is when you are the farthest away from the center of activity. You may not even realize that something is happening, but you will hear the staff and students lockdown, avoid, deny, defend announcement. Avoiding starts with your state of mind. Pay attention to your surroundings and move away from the threat as quickly as possible. The more distance between you and the threat, the better. For drill purposes, you will go to a rally point outside depending on where you are. You will go to the crosswalk in front of the building. You will go to the College View driveway on Hollick Street or the benches in the back by the bus stop and wait with your teacher. Once you have received clearance, you may return to the building. In a real emergency situation, you would continue avoiding until you are safe at either College View High School or A&M Consolidated Middle School across the street. The second of our responses that we will review today is deny. This is when getting away is too difficult or even impossible. You are likely close enough to know something has happened, but not in the center of activity. Denying means that you will barricade yourself in your classroom using all available furniture to block the door and get out of sight. You will remain silent for drill purposes. Practice barricading the door with furniture and wait silently in your classroom until you receive clearance. This is just as we would do in a real emergency situation. Our third and final response to review is defend. This is when you are extremely close to the center of activity and likely cannot avoid or deny the threat. Defending means to protect yourself and to use any means necessary to subdue the threat. For drill purposes, listen to your teacher in your classroom about what options you have to protect yourself from this response. As always, our expectations for any drill are that we remain silent and follow directions. We recognize that this is scary to think about, but we must practice to be prepared in the event of a real emergency situation. Be the best. Thank you for your attention.